One of my new favorite platforms has just made a big change. But before I tell you about it, I want to give you a chance to read this disclaimer. All right, let's get to it and do it. And that platform is Zayonis. Yes, Zayonis has made a huge change, and I think you're going to like it. But of course, before I get into that, I always got to say, not a financial advisor. This isn't financial advice. Only invest what you're willing and able to lose, and always do your own due diligence. Now, this is one of our newer platforms, but it's already creeped into the top 5. Now, if you want to see where it landed, make sure to watch the top 5 video that I did earlier. But nevertheless, let's go ahead and get into this platform. And before I tell you about the changes, I always got to do what I enjoy doing best, and that is making a withdrawal. All right, and you can see I have the balance of $1,031 on the account. What I'm going to do is just take out the $31. Then I'm going to rent that Zaybot one more time for those 24 hours. So anyway, let's go ahead and do that. So what I'm going to do is click on the withdrawal. I'm going to select this one. My wallet's already there at $31. And everything looks good. Hey, one of my favorite things, I love the fact that it's got that 2FA thing going. So let me go ahead and get my 2FA code. Withdrawal request has been successfully paid by the automated system. And I love the fact that it has this information over. Minimum withdrawal is $10. Once a user places withdrawal request, it will be processed within 30 minutes. And please make sure you say the correct cryptocurrency wallet address in your settings. So it hasn't been instant, but it has been fast. Now, what do? We have to go back in now and rent the Zaybot again, and we'll talk about the changes, and you can see them here. So in fact, this is a great place to talk about the changes that has happened. Before today, these different Zaybots, as they call them, have all been different prices. Well, at least different minimums. Oh, wow. That sounded like that was the cha-ching that I want to hear. Let's go and take a look if that actually was a withdrawal hitting that quick. All right, and as you can see, there is the $31 that just went into my Exodus wallet. So since it's paying and it's paying quickly, it's definitely staying. And now let's go back to the plans and the change that it just recently made. As I was saying before, I was so rudely interrupted by that money. Zaybot, now all of their plans have the same start and end amount. The major difference is the amount of time and what you have to do with each bot to go back in. So every one of these plans now has $100 to $100,000 that you can purchase the bot for. The only difference is the amount of time that you'll have the bot. Now I'll show you this in a minute, and I'll show you the different plans and the different amounts. There's a better way of seeing it than back here, and I'll show it to you on the front page. But before we do that, I want to go ahead and get that going again. The 24-hour bot. So we're going to click there. We're going to click on that, choose that one. That's the one I want, the 24-hour one. And we're going to choose from the balance. Choose from the balance, and we are going to go here. Super simple. And we are going with the 24-hour bot. We choose it there, and we're going to do the whole thing and rent the Zaybot. 24 hours. Yes. Confirm rent. Your order has been successfully opened, and it's just that easy. Now, let me show you where to find this information on the front, and so we can kind of do a breakdown there, and you can see a little bit better what the different rates you'll be getting on a per day basis. All right, here we are on the home page of Zayonis, and to get to that, what you want to do is click on Zaybot and go here and just scroll down. You'll be able to see it here as well. You can scroll through these, but here's what I found. I really like the way it shows it here. So you can rent the 4 hours bot, which means every 4 hours you'll have to continue to do that same thing and rent that bot. As I said, all of the plans start at $100 and go up to $100,000, so that's not going to change. You're going to get 0.12% to 0.15% every 4 hours if you choose that plan. Now, if you move up and choose the 24-hour bot, then you only have to do that every 24 hours. You put your money on there, you're going to get 0.16% to 0.19%. That's going to average you on a daily profit of 0.96 to 1.14% per day. You can get your money back out and do whatever you want to with it, or you can keep going back in. The 3-day bot, 3 days. Remember, the amount's going to be the same. You're going to get 0.20 to 0.23% every 4 hours. What that equates to is 1.2% to 1.38% per day, because it just depends on the trading volume, everything like that, the returns. That's where there's a variance in the amount you'll get. And so that's going to be your daily profit there. That every 3 days you'll have to do what I did. You have to rent that bot again. If you want to do 7 days, you go here, click on 7 days, 100 to 100,000, 0.24 to 0.24 to 0.27 every 4 hours. That's a daily profit for 7 days of 1.44% to 1.62% on that one. The 14 days bot, so that one's bi-weekly, you're going to get 0.3% to 0.35%. That's going to equate to 1.8% to 2.10% per day for 14 days on that particular plan. And the 30-day bot. So once a month, you set it, forget it, and go ahead and just keep collecting your daily amount, depending on the amount that you put on there. So that is going to be 2.2% to 2.46% per day for 30 days. And then you only have to rent your bot every 30 days. So that is the big change with ZBot. So I really like this platform. Congratulations, as I said, making it to one of the top 5 platforms. I really like the fact that it gives you that level of flexibility. You can get from 4 hours to 30 days, depending upon the flexibility, depending upon the rate that you want to have. Is going to be the same amount for each one of them, and you choose. So if you want to be part of Zaonis, make sure to click on the link in the description and comments of this video, and make sure to watch this next video to see where Zaonis landed in the top 5.